Hello, I'm Michael Brantel, the owner of Empowered Golf Fitness in Pennington, New Jersey, as well as the author of the Empowered Golfer, Yoga for Optimal Golf Performance. Today I'd like to show you some variations of the push-up. The push-up is a classic full body exercise that develops core stability, core power, core endurance, and will give you greater access to your power muscles in the golf swing, in the arms and the chest. In both phases of the golf swing, there's an element of pushing. When we take the club back, the pushing muscles of the lead arm are pulling or pushing the club back to the top. So we got one arm pulling, one arm pushing. And then on the way down, we're pulling with the lead arm, and then we're pushing with the trail arm. So it's a good idea to have your pushing muscles well conditioned for your golf swing. I'll get started with the classic push-up. Place the hands under the shoulders, walk the legs back into alignment, draw the tailbone down towards the feet, the belly muscles up, stabilize through the core, and then lower straight down. If that is too difficult, too much of a challenge, get into the plank, lower the knees, keep the belly muscles tight, and then lower down. A variation of the push-up to challenge you more, stabilize, raise one leg up, and lower straight up and down. Obviously switch sides. Now the key to good push-ups is to have good form. I've been around gyms for a long time, and I see a lot of sloppy form in push-ups, and really it becomes counterproductive because form creates function. Form and function with proper levels of fatigue without sacrificing your form create the proper overload on the musculoskeletal system, which allows you to progress in your fitness level. So two of the mistakes I see is overworking the lumbar spine, too much extension that's going to hurt your back and contribute or add to back injuries if you don't already have them. And then another one is collapsing between the shoulder blades, overworking the upper back muscles, and keeping the neck actually out of alignment with the push-up. So if you make that mistake, it's a good idea to do some chest strengthening exercises, get a flat bench, some dumbbells, go to the gym, do the seated chest press, get some tubing, attach it to a door, something secure, do one or both arms so that you build those pushing muscles. Another variation of the push-up, there are fingertip push-ups. Get into alignment just like the classic push-up, and then lower straight down. And the same thing to challenge yourself, lift one leg up, lower down, switch sides, and you could go back and forth as well. Then we've got a wide arm, wide feet push-up. So I take the hands pretty wide, take the feet wide, stabilize, and then lower down and back up. And all these different variations are going to challenge your muscles in different ways. Now I got some variations with some med balls and Swiss balls. So this is a med ball with handles. I get set, get the wrist firm, walk back into plank, and then go down. And you keep the elbows in tight, which is a strong challenge. In the push-up position, make sure you keep your belly muscles firm. Another one is if you have available BOSA in your training tool, is to get on the BOSA, stabilize through the arms, get good strong leg energy, and lower up and down. Challenge yourself by balancing on one leg, just like we did in the other ones. Lower up and down. And we've got the rolling medicine ball push-up. Take the med ball, get into the push-up position, lower down, lift up, switch sides, lower down, and then keep going back and forth. You could also isolate one arm at a time, go back and forth a couple reps on each side. That's an excellent one. And then finally, we've got the Swiss or the stability ball push-up. You want to make sure your stability ball has enough air in it because you don't want excessive pressure in your wrist. When I get set in my plank, stabilize through the core, and then lower up and down. And a great stretch after that is to do a standing modified downward dog. So there you have it. Those are some great variations of the push-up. Give those a try, and you're going to add more power and more stability to your golf swing.